there are things that get in our way when we try to work on our relationship, and those usually are our internal processes. And the number one thing that comes across is anger. If you're too angry to look at your husband's side of the story, then the Quick Start Guide is not going to help you. You really have to be able to regulate that anger of your own. Take a step back and go, okay, I know what's going on with me. I'm not getting my emotional needs met. And the harder I try and the more angry I get, the worse my marriage gets. So let me back up, take a look at what's going on with my husband. What's his experience? And how is he seeing me in a way that makes him respond to me so negatively? Men tend to have one of two responses when they are emotionally flooded. Either they shut down and withdraw, or they get angry and lash out. Neither one of those seems like a very helpful response. But what we don't understand is that those are defensive responses, that he is shutting down or getting angry because he feels hurt. Now, why should we listen to anybody tell us what's going on with him? Why doesn't he just tell us? Why doesn't he just offer up, here's what's going on with me. You really hurt my feelings when you said that or you did this. I mean, there are really good reasons why he doesn't do that. And that's part of what we're going to cover in the course. The other thing that I'm going to have to make sure of before people dive into the Quick Start Guide is they're going to have to understand that there are 4 situations that are going to require different skills and a different strategy than what I offer in the Quick Start Guide. And those have to do with abuse, either current abuse in the relationship or past abuse for either one of you. Adultery, because now you've got a third person in the relationship that complicates the matter. That's going to take a special strategy as well. Addictions are actually very much like adultery in that there is something else involved in the relationship. And it's going to require a special skill set, some special boundaries to be able to make those things work. And the last one is abandonment. They all start with letter A, right? Abandonment, if the guy walks out on you, there's really nothing that you can do to get him to come back. And what I recommend is that you actually work really hard on becoming more strong and confident yourself and letting go of the relationship. It's kind of funny because when you do that, when you take that approach, that it increases the likelihood that he will regain interest and want to come back. But depending on what the other situations are that are involved in why he left in the first place, you want to be strong enough to be able to really look at that. So the Quick Start Guide will not help you with your anger. It will not help you with adultery, with addiction, with abuse, or with abandonment. None of those things. But it will help you as long as you can pull yourself back, get into a different perspective, and look at what life is like for him. Then you will be able to respond to him in a different way. So that's really what the Quick Start is all about. Okay, y'all take care, and I'll see you real soon.